Hello everybody, I am AMS Kung Pao with another fully tuned Nordschleife Hotlap Setup video. I'm just going to say right off the gate here, the lap itself took a while to get. Most of my attempts were done off camera, and I have a ghost saved of a decent lap I did, but it wasn't good enough for a video. My ghost lap was a 552.5, and I feel like I could ink out a 550 when I did that mid 52. I'm honestly not too great at driving this car, but it's still a very easy car to drive. It's just my brain gets all fucky wucky when driving the older GTRs for some reason, but with that being said, I still really enjoy this car. I will say that it does drive like the R33, but this car has more snap oversteer mostly on the exits of corners and overall understeer, especially going into low speed corners. This car also likes to whip its tail around when trail braking into medium to high speed corners, but it's still not a huge problem with that. I would try to minimize this characteristic more, but if I did, the car would understeer way too much when turning into slow corners. Other than that, and those are really not bothersome issues, the car drives pretty nicely and is still really good fun. Now that's all I really have to say about what's happening in this video, but I will soon make a video recovering a Nordschleife build I already covered in the past, and I still get a lot of comments about how much they enjoy this car. It is my most viewed build on YouTube, but the build itself actually hasn't aged well through the update releases of GT7. The game has changed a lot since that video, so I will soon make another Nordschleife Hotlap setup video on the 2016 911 GT3 RS, with a completely revamped setup that will completely change how the car drives. To me, it's currently my favorite car to drive because driving it just feels so amazing, so I actually really want to make an updated setup video for it and share with you what I currently have for the 2016 911. No more people are going to get an outdated setup for that car on my channel, and I may put the original 2016 911 GT3 video to unlisted. It is my most viewed video, but I don't want people to keep getting an outdated setup, so when people search for a good 2016 GT3 RS setup, the new setup will show up instead of the older one that has over 20,000 views by now. But at least that's what I'm hoping for. I'll still include the original video in my Hotlaps playlist, which is also where my OG Aventador SV Nordschleife video can be found. So in a few days, a new 2016 911 GT3 RS video will drop, and I know I'll get comments about the 2022 911, but honestly I don't like how that car drives at all. Even with a good setup, and I'm not willing to do a Nordschleife lap with it, I'm thinking about just doing a Spa Frickershop lap video for the 2022 since I just can't bring myself to do a green hell lap in it. I'll also share my Nordschleife setup as well as my Spa setup in that video, so don't worry about not having a Nordschleife setup for the 2022 when the video of the car drops. Anyways, that's all I really have to say. Let's get to the hot lap.
That should be a really good sector one. Oh yes. 0.4? No, 0.6, okay. I was asking a little bit too much when I said 0.4. That could have been a better exit. My car understeered a bit through there. Yeah, corner too late. That's okay. It's only one corner. Oh, that's not a good exit. I'm still pretty far away ahead of my ghost now. New turn. Didn't want to turn there. 0.3 is really good though, even if it is a high one. Yeah, I hate how the car like tops out there in the first gear. I have a really good run there overall. Hopefully I don't find a dumb way to mess it up though. It was decent. What the hell? That was a poor exit. Okay. I don't think this will be a 50. It'll still be a good lap. There was that time where I just like oversteered and it really screwed up my corner. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I lost like 3/10 on that one little incident there. Okay. Oversteer with a -5 brake balance. That makes sense. I don't know how I got oversteered in that braking section with -5, but I guess I'll take it. I guess I'll take a 51.6. Yeah, a mid 50 is possible. Maybe a 49 is even possible, but I guess it'll do. I'm not very satisfied with that, but yeah. I just don't really feel like driving anymore, so that's a good enough lap for me.
What your eyeballs are experiencing now is my setup for the lap. If you have any questions regarding the setup or the build as a whole, then let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to respond. Now here's my transmission. To apply the settings properly, just start from the bottom and you'll work your way to the top when setting these numbers. Finally, for the setup, make sure you have all the right parts from what you can see here. If your specs match mine, then you're fine. Now let's look over the car's custom parts. Just apply all the labeled parts you see here. If your downforce couldn't match mine in the settings sheet, it's because you don't have all the correct parts applied. As for the rear wing, the size of it doesn't matter. As long as it's a custom wing and not a type whatever wing, you're good. All custom wing customization configurations provide the same amount of downforce. If you're curious about how I got this style, you can get it just by doing what I do here. Just go to the showcase section of the game, use the search feature, select the car, use keyword mod3, and the style I use should be the only one that appears. It does have a couple changed parts, but you can still change the custom parts of a style from the ones that the style came with, so it doesn't really matter. So that'll be it for the build overview. Now let's watch a couple replays. The first one will be an interior cam replay, the second with normal replay cams. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next time. Later guys.